The game of power is being played, whether you know it or not, according to the 48 laws of power. Kobe Bryant, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, with countless fans no matter what team they rooted for, a global icon and a hero in many eyes, when broken down, displayed and used the 48 laws of power to dominate on the court, succeed off the court, and leave a powerful legacy that will live on forever. Here at Power Games, we break down how people played the game of power according to the world-renowned book, The 48 Laws of Power by Robert Greene. So be sure to subscribe to up your power game. Whether conscious or unconscious, did you know that Kobe Bryant used one of the book's most important laws to quote arguably the greatest basketball player of all time? Law 1. Never outshine the master. Law 1 states, avoid drawing excessive attention to your abilities and achievements in the presence of your superiors or those in positions of authority. The idea is to avoid overshadowing those in power, which may lead to envy, resentment, and potential backlash. Instead, the law suggests subtly highlighting your skills while maintaining a level of deference and respect for those in higher positions, allowing them to feel secure and appreciated. This strategy aims to navigate power dynamics effectively and foster a positive relationship in hierarchical structures. For example, during the time when Michael Jordan was still playing in the NBA, Kobe entered the league in late 1990s, a period when Michael Jordan was widely regarded as the greatest basketball player. Kobe was often compared to Jordan during this time due to their similar playing styles and skills. Kobe was careful not to overshadow or disrespect Jordan.
It was the ultimate challenge, going out there and playing against the Bulls, guard Michael Jordan. Nothing could top that.
Showing respect for the established legend, he acknowledged Jordan as his basketball idol and someone he looked up to. While Kobe aimed to emulate Jordan's success on the court, he did so without directly challenging or undermining Jordan's status as the basketball icon of that era.
And at that point, Michael provided a lot of guidance for me. It's like my big brother. Like, I had a question about shooting this turnaround shot, and he gave me a great detailed answer. But on top of that, he said, if you ever need anything, give me a call. It's like my big brother.
This approach aligns with the idea of not outshining the master, as Kobe was conscious of Jordan's legacy and the impact his own rise could have on the perception of Jordan's greatness. It's important to note that over time, Kobe developed his own unique identity in the league and eventually became one of the all-time greats in his own right. One can argue that following Law 1 helped him build his prestige to the likes of Jordan. But did you know that he also used this next law to become a basketball great himself? Law 23. Concentrate your forces. Law 23 advises to focus your energy and resources on a specific goal or objective. The law emphasizes the importance of directing your efforts and attention to a single powerful force rather than scattering them across various endeavors. By concentrating efforts, you can achieve more significant impact and effectiveness. This law suggests avoiding the dispersion of energy in too many directions, as it can lead to dilution of power and decreased effectiveness. It encourages strategic thinking and careful allocation of resources to maximize the chances of success in a particular endeavor. Kobe obsessively focused on refining his basketball skills. He concentrated on what he did best and consistently worked to improve aspects of his game. He channeled his entire being, physical strength, mental energy, and emotional focus into mastering basketball. He studied the game, opponents, coaches, referees, even his own teammates, and himself to gain a competitive edge.
You read the referee's official handbook to find out where the referees are on the court. Explain this idea.
Well, there's a rule book, and the officials have to be in certain positions. So if you watch a game, you'll see officials sliding in different areas. So you got your slot official and so forth and so on. So I read it to understand where they need to be in certain moments of time. So if I need to get away with a foul.
Teammates and coaches have attested to Kobe's unparalleled focus and discipline, describing him as a figure of unwavering dedication. His approach to training and improvement was not merely about practicing, but about a relentless pursuit of excellence leading to his power and stature.
I'm watching him warm up, and he literally entire warm up, he did one shot. He was in the mid post. He just kept turning over the left shoulder over and over and over. So I go into the game like, okay, he about to turn over the left shoulder over and over.
So, I'm gonna get there at 3 o'clock. I wanna make sure I make 400 made shots. Get in the car, get to the gym, get there, and as I'm walking onto the court, who do I see? I see Kobe Bryant, already working out. So I worked out for a good hour and a half. And when I came off, after I was done, I sat down, and of course I still hear the ball bouncing. I look down, I'm like, this guy's still working out.
He was a dog, and he was relentless, and his mental approach to the game. Like, we played that year, and he knew my minute structure. He didn't want to deal with no physicality. He wasn't going to wrestle with me or didn't talk no trash, didn't say nothing crazy.
People love sharing stories like this of Kobe because he also practiced this next law. Law 27. Play on people's needs to believe to create a cult-like following. This law explores the psychological aspect of leadership and influence. It suggests you can establish a strong following by tapping into people's innate desire to believe in something greater than themselves. By creating a compelling narrative, embodying a charismatic persona, and offering a sense of purpose or identity, one can attract devoted followers who are willing to invest their trust and loyalty. The law advises leaders to be aware of the emotional needs of individuals and to strategically shape their message to fulfill those needs. It also cautions about the potential dangers of manipulation and exploitation inherent in such tactics. This law underscores the power of storytelling, charisma, and the ability to provide a sense of belonging to create a devoted, loyal following. For example, Kobe built a significant fan base through his exceptional talent, charisma, and how he portrayed himself in the media. He cultivated a dedicated following that extended beyond the basketball court.
Bro, I remember we were playing against Kobe Bryant my rookie year, bro. Crazy that I actually.
Let's go and talk about that. Go ahead, yeah. Dig into that. How was that?
Dude, unreal, bro, because mine just his farewell tour, right?
Yes.
Bro, we were up the entire game, right? Anytime Kobe touches the ball, every single time, right? Mind you, we're starting to, it's like crunch time now, and we're starting to get down, and Kobe leads an entire comeback by himself, bro. It's a single-digit game. We're up double digits the entire game. He scores like 4 or 5 possessions in a row. Crowd's going crazy, right? PG comes up, it's a crazy 3. Boo! Our own fucking crowd, bro.
It was Kobe pointing into the stands, pointing to the fans. It was really interesting. It wasn't about Kobe, it was about all of us.
Kobe, Kobe. With his cult-like following, Kobe nourished his following by utilizing this next law of power. Law 32. Play to people's fantasies. Law 32 centers around understanding and catering to the desires and fantasies of others to gain influence and control. This law recognizes that people often have unfulfilled dreams and wishes, and by presenting oneself or one's ideas as a means to fulfill those fantasies, you can capture attention and garner support. To apply this law effectively, you must be perceptive about the desires and aspirations of the target audience. One can create a powerful allure by crafting a narrative or offering that aligns with one's fantasies. It is essential to be skillful in shaping perceptions and presenting a compelling image that resonates with the deepest desires of those you seek to influence. However, practitioners of this law should be cautious not to overpromise or create unrealistic expectations that could lead to disappointment and backlash. Kobe Bryant was not only an outstanding athlete, but also a global icon. He played to the fantasies of basketball fans around the world, embodying the image of a basketball superhero. For instance, Kobe coined the term Mamba mentality to describe his approach to the game. This concept resonated deeply with his fans, creating a fantasy of a relentless work ethic, fierce determination, and an unyielding commitment to success.
You have a bump in the road, fall, you get back up, and you go after it again.
The Mamba mentality became a symbol of excellence that extended beyond basketball into various aspects of life, such as his involvement in multiple projects, such as winning an Academy Award for his animated short film Dear Basketball, contributed to the fantasy of a multi-dimensional figure who excelled not only in sports, but in creative pursuits.
The Mamba mentality simply means trying to be the best version of yourself. That's what the mentality means. It means every day, you're trying to become better. If your job is to try to be the best basketball player you can be, right? To do that, you have to practice, you have to train. You want to train as much as you can, as often as you can. So if you get up at 10 in the morning, train at 11, right? 12, say 12, train at 12, train for 2 hours, 12 to 2. You have to let your body recover. So you eat, recover, whatever. You get back out, you train, start training again at 6, train from 6 to 8, right? And now you go home, you shower, you eat dinner, you go to bed, you wake up, you do it again, right? Those are 2 sessions. The separation that you have with your competitors and your peers just grows larger and larger and larger.
Kobe Bryant definitely achieved power both on and off the court. Breaking it down, the laws of power can be seen being utilized by Kobe throughout his life. Understand that the game of power is always being played, whether you're conscious of it or not. Did you know Kobe also used one law in particular to dominate the competition way before they ever played in a game? This struck fear in his adversaries and instilled powerful respect for him in the game of basketball and in life. Like, follow, and subscribe for part 2 of Kobe's Game of Power and more power game breakdowns.